Now, our another experiment is study of the affected zone in a welded sample of low carbon steel. So, for this, this is our sample. This is our welded sample. So we can see. So in this sample, during welding process or due to the heat of the welding torch, some grains may change their structure. So from heat affected zone, heat affected zone is divided into 4 zones. One is transition zone, one is refined zone, one is core zones, and another is fusion zones. And from unaffected zone to fusion zones, how grain is affected by the heat and how its structure, grain structure become different, we can study in this experiment. So first we see from unaffected zone. If we put sample here and then we see, we will start from unaffected zone and it will come like picture like this. So this is the picture of unaffected zone. In this zone you can see the structure of the unaffected zone consists of a characteristic assembly of ferrite or ferrite. So in this picture you can see some grains are ferrite and some are ferrites. So you can see that some black color grains are there. So that's a ferrite, and some are in white color. So that's a ferrite. So in this zone, the structure of the grain is approximately same. Both grains are in same size. So it is unaffected. There is no effect of heat in this zone. So if we slightly move towards the welding area or heat affected area, then first zone is transition zones. So now we'll move like this. We can rotate this one like this. So another zone will come. So it is called transition zone. So you can see the structure of this transition zone. So in these zones, ferrite grain have not been altered, but you see the ferrite grains have been made much finer. So ferrite means black. You can see so black grains are become more smaller, and the ferrite grains are in bigger size. So it's called transition zone. Now we will move to refined zone. Slightly move towards the center of this refined zone. Now it will come refined zone. Now it is coming in under refined zone. You see in this picture, this is the structure of refined zone. In this zone, complete recrystallization in which ferrite and pearlite areas are both much fine in forming from the austenite and existed at temperature just above the upper critical temperature. So you can see here both grains, ferrite or pearlite, are become much fine. So all are in small size, and both are approximately same size, and it's become more fine or small. So this area is called refined zone. Then we will move towards core zone. Another zone will come, that is called core. Now we will slightly move like this, and just after that it will come core zone. In this zone, you can see here, this is the picture for core zone. Here structure shows large region of ferrite and smaller grains of ferrite. So you can see here black particles are more and ferrite particles, that means white particles, are small size. You can see directly the black grains are more or large, or white particles are small size or less. So this is called core zones. Now we suddenly slightly move towards fusion zones, where it is mostly affected and high temperature is tested this area. So you can see slightly and on the picture. So this is fusion zones. In this area or is in this zone, you can see lines of ferrite break up the ferrite areas, and the grains are not in circular size or rectangular size. It is a needle size or shape, and it will intersect ferrite or ferrite both, and there is no special grains as our unaffected zone area. If you see the difference between our unaffected area and this zone, then you can see what is the difference, basic difference of unaffected zone and fusion zones. Now, in the unaffected zone, there are special grains are there, so both ferrite and ferrite are in same size or in a good structure, but here in these fusion zones there is no size of ferrite or ferrite. All are becoming needle shape and both are intersect each other. So we can see like this way 5 zone. One is unaffected zone, one is transition zone, one is refined zone, one is core zone, one is fusion zone. So in a welded sample, basically we will got this 5 zone and its structure difference. And according to this structure, if you test the hardness test, then hardness number will different from fusion zone to core zone, refined zone, transition and unaffected zone or fresh metal. So now, thank you. Now you have to make a report for this experiment. So I will show our manual. Just it is very simple. So this is your manual, and basically in structure study this is experiment number 3. Title is study of the affected zone in a welded sample of a low carbon steel. Objective procedure is there. Secondly, then these 5 zones are there. Just you have to write the zones and you have to attach the picture which I show in the monitor. You have to take print out and you have to attach this is unaffected zone. Paste the picture and write 2 lines, or if you know from your book or textbook you can write 5 or 10 lines about unaffected zone. Then transition zone, you attach transition zone pictures, then refined zone, core zone and fusion zones. In 5 zone you attach 5 pictures and write about these zones from theory or textbook or from this manual you can do. Another one picture you can see. Here it is clearly written. So how this is your heat affected zone. So basically if you see the structure, so here in this area you can see grain size are more, then slightly it is reducing and is going small and small, and then base metal, and this side also welded zone, and this is the ground heat affected zone area. And this picture I will send this sheet to you, and just you have to attach this picture, or you have to draw this picture with your lab reports. Okay, thank you.